me. And a pleasant good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to Rock Ridge Hockey on Mesabi Community Television. This afternoon from the Eveleth Hippodrome, it'll be the Wolverines taking on the Mound Westonka Whitehawks. Along with the entire crew, I'm Bob Cohn calling the play-by-play on this Saturday afternoon. Rock Ridge comes in with a current record of 11 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw on the season, and that was after a thrilling come-from-behind victory last night, 6-4 on their home ice against Cambridge Isanti. Casey Lampa got the game winner, and Kaz Carlson added an empty netter to close out the scoring. Lampa finished with 2 goals, while Carlson had a goal and 3 assists. Meanwhile, Mound West Tonka comes in with a record of 6-7 on the season. They won last night over in Coleraine by a score of 5-2. Liam Grant is their leading scorer. He's got 11 goals and 15 assists. In fact, both the leading scorers on these teams are sophomores, and they both center the respective teams' first lines. Special welcome goes out to our parents following us from Mound West Tonka this afternoon, the students and the fans watching our live stream on Mesabi Community Television. Let's take a look now at our lines. We're waiting for the ice to finally harden and the teams will come out. Junior varsity game went to Rock Ridge 6-1 this afternoon. Here's the current lines now for our visiting Whitehawks. The first line will have the sophomore Liam Grant centering Luke Poikinen and Blake Decker. The second line will have Colin Hagan centering Evan Ross and Beckett Poikinen. The third line, Eric Hatasha with Alex Barnes and Gavin Lamy. Starting the nets today will be number 35, Dominic Walton. On defense, their pairs will look like this. Number 6, Jonathan Shervin will be paired up with Jacob Bradstrom. Second set will have Jackson Henningsgaard with William Salvati. And number 7, Jack Jewison. And not sure who the other defense will be. The coach will probably put someone in there after the junior varsity game and get him in the lineup. For Rock Ridge, not much change. First line again will have Cass Carlson centering Dimberio and Lampa. A second line will start this way with Cope Robinson centering Brant Tiedemann and Ryder Drewley. And then once Levi Flatley gets to this game, he'll be coming into that second line. He's at his sister's wedding, from what I understand, but he'll be coming here shortly. The third line will have, it'll be Ethan Jacobson centering Zach Norberg and Evan James. On defense, it'll be Troutwine and Walters, Dahl, and Miklage. The third set will have Mast and Rabideau. And starting in the nets today, his second game of the season will be Steven Ranaset. He's a junior and probably going to be one of the leading candidates for that starting goalie position next year after Ryan Rothfork will graduate. The Whitehawks have come out. We're waiting, and here comes the Wolverines, led out by their goaltender, Steven Ranaset. Again, the Wolverines are in their home whites, green numerals, black breezers, black helmets. And the Whitehawks come in with their red jerseys, black helmets, black breezers, and their white numerals. Basketball score from last night, it was the Rock Ridge girls defeating Crookston 71-50. This afternoon, they're taking on Thief River Falls. That game started at 1:30, and we'll probably get a final score reported to us shortly. They are now 12-1 on the season. Meanwhile, the Rock Ridge boys are traveling to North Branch to take on the Vikings. Girls hockey on the road tonight. They'll be at Pine City. Few other hockey games to report. It's Grand Rapids is home today against Moorhead. Little Falls is in Proctor this afternoon. Few scores from last night in boys hockey. It was Little Falls over Duluth Denfeld by a score of 2-0. Mound of course, beat Greenway, like I mentioned, 5-2. And International Falls beat St. Paul Johnson by a score of 2-0. Also a big hockey game today going to be played between Hermantown and Warroad. That's a 4 o'clock start this afternoon. Hermantown is ranked number 1. Warroad is ranked number 2. And they're going to have a classic matchup today. And if we get a score to report on that before our game is over, we'll pass that along. They've introduced the starters for Mound Westonka. Again, 23 is Grant, 3 is Poikinen, and 27 is Decker. Shervin and Bradstock will start on defense, and Walton is in the nets. Stephen Randesat will start for the Wolverines. 17 is Easton Walters, and his partner will be number 55. That is Sam Troutwine. On their wings today, it'll be number 16, Casey Lampa, and also number 14, Grady DiMberio. And in the middle will be the sophomore, Kaz Carlson. And now fans will pause for the playing of our national anthem. Let's get ready for Wolverine hockey on this Saturday afternoon. Wolverines 11-2-1 of the season. 5.3 goals a game, giving up 2.26. They've had 564 shots on goal, and they've scored 75 goals this year. Meanwhile, the Whitehawks 6-7. They're scoring 4 goals a game, giving up 3.62. They have put 436 shots on net, and they have scored 52 goals this year. Had a good chance to talk with head coach Jeff DeGree before the game, looking at his schedule next week. He has Hutchinson, at Holy Family, and then at Litchfield, Dassel Cokato. Tough schedule, tough conference that they play in, tough section with Osseo and Delano. Here we go, underway from the Hippodrome, the historic Evelyn Gilbert, home of the Evelyn Gilbert Golden Bears during those years, and now it's the Rock Ridge Wolverines. just underway. The puck is in behind the net. Lampa will get it back to the point. Here's a shot from Troutwine, goes right on. Save made by Walton. Shervin takes his man in the back wall. Carlson try to get it back, and that does not click. It was off Luke Poikinen. It goes into the Wolverine zone. Troutwine gets it up to Lampa near the blue line. He comes back deep into his own territory. Now carries it through center ice. Gets it into the offensive zone. Lampa on his backhand. Looks for someone to get that puck to. Now his forehand goes in behind the net to Carlson. Cass now right out in front of the shot. Oh, boy. Dimberio had a great chance. Walton may have gotten a piece of it for the Whitehawks. Now Dimberio will give it off to Lampa once again. Comes back to his forehand. Cross ice pass, walking in, a pass right out in front. And Walton may have gotten another piece of that one. Finally, it's cleared in center ice where Walters will pick it up. Here comes Easton Walters. He lets go of a shot. It was off Henningsgaard, one of the captains of this Mound team. Now Dahl will pick up the puck off the boards. And it's fired back into the Wolverine end where Miklich will get there first. For the Wolverines, here comes Ian Miklich, a senior into center ice, one of the captains, carries the puck in the zone. Let's go of a shot. And a save made by Walton. Comes back to the point where Cope Robinson will put a shot just wide. Now Dahl on the left side keeps it in for the Wolverines. Back to Dahl once again, another shot. That was high and wide. And finally it's cleared out by Evan Ross of Mound. Pass comes up to Tiedemann, his shot right on. Off the glove of the goaltender Walton. Now Ethan Jacobson goes right through the crease with that pass. Wolverines doing a great job just keeping Mound Westonka pinned back in their own end. Pass comes back to Jack Jewison. Now it's picked up. James tried to control it. Norberg took a whack. Jacobson puts a shot on the net. And the loose puck now is grabbed by Jonathan Shervin. Another shot goes right on. And again, Dominic Walton will make the save. That's 5 shots already. And we've played 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Whitehawks yet to get a shot on the Wolverine net. Now after it is Jewison, he'll shoot along the wall. Right to the slot area. And finally coming away with the puck is Luke Poikinen. We got offside. Well, they brought the puck back out, so the whistle did not blow. Comes back to Shervin. Controlling it is this sophomore Liam Grant. Up to Poikinen. Comes right towards the net, but it's grabbed by Mast. Here's a long pass up to Dimberio. He'll put it in off that corner wall. Comes right to the doorstep. Good start for the Wolverines today as they're carrying all the action so far. Now Dimberio gets the pass and he tried to get it over to Lampa. That did not click. Finally it's put into the Wolverine zone, but now a pass comes out to Dimberio. Wolverines offside. Dimberio will fire it in, and now that line will head to the bench as the Wolverines will change up their forwards. Long pass, try to get it up to Poikinen. That's Beckett Poikinen, the 9th grader. His brother Luke on the first line is a junior. First shot on net for the Whitehawks. Almost 4 minutes into our opening period. So we're watching on that replay. Junior Ranisit makes his first save. Here's Giruli, gets the puck up for Tiedemann. Tiedemann then gets pounded in the corner. Puck is shot along the boards. Troutwine will keep it right out in front. Back to the point. Here's Walters. Let's go of a shot. It was high and wide. Now Cope Robinson kicks it in behind the net. Giruli will control it in a right corner. Back to Tiedemann. Gets it back to Walters. Cross ice. Troutwine shot right on. Puck is loose. And it goes in. A goal. Wolverines score first. That's 4 minutes and 30 seconds in. See if we can pick it up. I think it's Troutwine that's going to get credit with the goal. Yep, he is. Sam comes in and puts it home. So Sam gets his 5th goal of the season, and Rockridge takes a 1-0 lead. Puck comes back to the point. This is Jacobson. Backhands it in the left corner. After it is Jack Jewison. And he'll just clear it out of the zone. Walters gets it up to Norberg. Here come the Wolverines once again. Jacobson, he tried to get it over to his wingmate off a skate. And a puck is controlled by Shervin. Now up to Hatasha. Into the Wolverine end. Norberg gets the pass. Carries it through neutral ice. Gets it in deep. Shervin will get the puck up and out of the zone. Well, I guess Carlson will keep it in for Rockridge. 11 and a half minutes to go in our opening period. 1-0 for the Wolverines. Finally, outlet pass goes to Hatasha. And it comes into the attacking zone. And Dahl will pick up the puck. And the Wolverines will try to bring it out. DeBrio gets turned back by Luke Poikinen. Now Lampa tries to control it, and it's tapped away from him, and Bradstock gets kept in the zone, though, and the save is made. Puck is loose, and the save is then controlled by Dominic Walton. I have to clarify this name, number 24 for Mound, Westonka. It's pronounced, according to the coach, Hatasha, but up in the Mountain Iron area, it was Hadia. So, I guess different pronunciations in each area of our state, country. We'll have a face-off. Carlson and Grant, the two sophomores, the two leading scorers. Comes back to Dimberio. High slot area, Dimberio lets it go, and we've got a 2-0 lead. Watch on the replay. Carlson wins another draw, and it was Dimberio with goal number 2 of the afternoon. For Grady, that's his 9th goal of the season. For Carlson, that's his 19th assist. And the Wolverines have a 2-0 lead here in the first 6 minutes of our hockey game. Puck is shot along the wall for Lampa. Try to clear it out. It'll be kept in, though, by Beckett Poikinen. Now Derek Dahl gets it up to Grady Dimberio. Coming into the zone. Cross-ice pass. Puck is loose, and a goaltender will just cover up. He had Lampa skating in. Nice pass from Dahl, Dimberio, and then they try to hit Lampa. Cope Robinson will take the draw against Colin Hagan. Coming out of the zone, and now it comes into the Wolverine. We're 7 minutes into our first period. Wolverines with a 2-0 lead, and now the puck is shot to the length of the ice. And they'll wave off the icing. Well, now I guess they will call icing. The official down there close was waving it off, but I think the official back behind the play made the call, so we'll have a face-off back in the offensive zone for Mound Westonka. Ranased has faced 2 shots so far. He's got a 1-0 record, 1 goals against, and a 93% saves for the junior. Now Norberg gets the pass up, but it's taken away by Hatasha. Now 25, Flatley has rejoined the Wolverines here. Thought he wasn't going to get here to the second period. He's here already halfway through, or not even halfway through the first period. Now Tiedemann, try to get it to Flatley. Comes back to the point. Rabideau shot off the blocker of goaltender Walton. Wolverines will fire it back in once again. Shots are 11-2 here in the first 7 minutes of this hockey game. Now Mass carries it in behind his net, overskates it, regains control. Off. And cleared out of the zone. Now the race is on. James battling for the puck. Now Jacobson will dig it free. There's Jacobson. We got a penalty coming, and the Wolverines are going to go on the power play. We've got our first penalty. Wolverines are now clicking at 25% after last night's 3 goals and 5 tries. Holding is called against Jacob Bradstock. On the penalty kill, Mound is 78%. Moving the puck around. Here's Lampa coming in, or check that. That was Dimberio coming in. His shot was high and wide. Now Troutwine back in his own end, gives it up to Carlson. Carrying the puck through, Carlson coming in, and we have an offside called. So we'll have a face-off. Wolverines have 96 seconds remaining on this power play. Miklich will carry it in behind the net, kicks it forward. Now it's grabbed by Savati, and it's cleared out of the zone. Wolverines have to get on side, which they do, and now I guess they figured they weren't, so Lampa takes it out. Now it's brought in by Miklich. And it'll be kept in by Lampa. Gives it to Carlson. Right at the doorstep now. Carlson, cross-ice pass. Lampa, they try to go back. Coming to this side. Lampa gets the pass from Dimberio. Back to Dimberio. He's walking a little closer in. Tough angle. Puck is loose and it's cleared out of the zone. 7:15 to go in our period. 40 seconds remaining on this power play. Coming in is Casey Lampa once again. Lampa carries in behind the net. Comes to the left side, looks for someone, gives Troutwine a blast. Walton with the save. Now Carlson will grab the puck. He'll carry it in behind the net once again. He's got Flatley right in front. Gives it back to Dimberio, and Carlson could not catch it, and Troutwine will have to reset the offense once again on this power play. They got time for, I guess they're not going to have enough time with the extra attacker, as now both teams are skating 5 aside. Flatley in the corner. Gets taken to the back wall by Shervin. Again controlled by the Wolverines. Finally, here comes Eric Hatasha dumping it in, and now Mound will change up. Long pass. They try to get it up to Tiedemann. Flatley, though, will grab it, and he'll put it in the offensive zone once again. Under 6 minutes to play here in the opening period. Wolverines with a 2-0. Here's a goal and a perfect pass to Blake Decker. Nobody picked up the White Hawk right in front of the net. And Decker scores at 11:07 of the first period. Pass came from Liam Grant. So for Decker, that's his 13th goal this season. And Grant gets his 16th assist. And it's a 2-1 hockey game. Now we have an offside called. Come the Wolverines once again on the offense. Oh, James just gets pounded into the back wall. Decker was offside, and now they do get inside the offensive zone. Coming up on 5 minutes to go in our opening period. 2-1 hockey game. Shots are 12-3. Jacobson will put it in. Now it's picked up by Norberg. His shot and a save by goaltender Walton. And it's flipped out of the zone, picked up by Mikulich, and Ian now will carry it into the offensive zone once again, but it's taken away by Jonathan Shervin. Now Carlson try to grab it. This is Cass Carlson along the near boards, gets it back. The Imperials shot goes right on. That's the 14th shot of the period. It'll be taken out into neutral ice. Coming in the zone is Hagen. And nice play by Troutwine to get it away from that slot area. Now Sam, the senior, flips it up, and we get it out of the zone. Taking it back in the zone in is Jacob Bradstock. And he'll shoot the length of the ice, and we'll have an icing called on the White Hawks, and we'll have a face-off with 4:11 to go in our first period. Hey, Darwin, tell him he's too loud in the truck. He's too loud. Here's a shot taken. It was high and wide. Shot taken by Flatley. And the goaltender now will just cover up at the doorstep as we had a Wolverine right there looking for it. And that was one of the captains, number 9, Rory Cope Robinson. Walters will keep it in for Rock Ridge. Now coming back is Liam Grant, or check that, coming back was Poikinen. Puck is along the near boards, and it's shot along to the far side. Tiedemann tries to clear it out, and Troutwine will grab it. Gets it up to Flatley. Here comes Levi into the zone. Pass right out in front. They try to hit Tiedemann. His deflection goes up and high over the top of the net. Kept in by Troutwine, and he gets hammered into the wall. Game getting a little physical here in the first period. This is Flatley. Let's go. A shot is deflected. It'll be kept in by Easton Walters. Walters now tees it up. Pass off. Troutwine coming in. And his shot was deflected off a body of one of the Whitehawks in front. Now Tiedemann takes his man into the back wall. That's Henningsgaard. Here's a high slot area, and a shot was taken by Norberg, and another save by Walton. Watch how the Wolverines work for this puck. That was just good hard work by number 11, Brant Tiedemann. Gave it right to Zach Norberg. 2:44 to play in the opener. We're coming to you from the historic Eveleth Hippodrome. Now Jacobson had it poke checked away. Loose puck is picked up by Shervin. Here he comes into the zone. He's got Decker with him. And Decker shot a big save by Ranasak. Another shot was taken by Grant. And it may have been, again, deflected off Ranasak. Right to the doorstep, and Ranasak will clear it away as now Mound was putting some pressure on. Giruli will pick up the puck. Here comes Ryder Giruli trying to tee it up on his forehand shot. And it hit off his skate, and it goes over to the far wall with 2 minutes to go here in our opening period. Puck then gets cleared out of the zone, and Karsten Mass will take it back in the zone end, and we've got a penalty coming. Who's going to go to the box? Is it going to be Cass Carlson for roughing? I think. Let's see. Nope, not Cass. It's going to be Rabideau going to the box. Whitehawks are 21% on the power play, while Rockridge is killing them off at 81. Whitehawks will look for the equalizer in the first period. Puck is shot along to Beckett Poikinen. And the Wolverines will come away. Here comes Cass Carlson carrying the puck in the zone. Stops near the blue line. Dumps it back into his own end. Use some of the clock. Dahl will shoot it along the wall. And it'll come out. And here come the Wolverines now. A 2-on-2 break. Nice move by Lampa. Using some of the clock. 1:15 to go in the period. Shot and a save made by Walton. Whitehawks having a little hard time setting up their power play. Good job on the penalty kill so far by the Wolverines as we are into our final 60 seconds of the opening period. 2-1 Rockridge with the lead. Carlson puts it back in, and this should be offside as Lampa was in ahead of the play. .52 seconds remaining on the power play. 48.7 seconds remaining in the period. Walters tries to clear it off. Now loose puck is picked up. Here comes Dimberio. Puts a shot in and a save made by Dominic Walton. Good shorthand opportunity for the Wolverines. Now Walters will just shoot at the length of the ice. Liam Grant in his own end. Off the back wall to Shervin. 15 seconds to go in the opening period. Power play for Mound Westonka. Shervin will carry it in. He drops it back to the point. Cross ice pass. Try to hit Decker. Now the puck gets shot over to this side. 2 seconds ago. Appeared to goal. Off a skate, a goal was scored right as time expired. It'll be a power play, and our first period is going to end at 2-2. And let's see who's going to get credit with the goal. They're going to credit number 28 with the goal, and that is Jackson Henningsgaard. I'm not sure. I think they're saying that there's a fraction of a second remaining. So I think they just have to drop the puck and, Well, now they're putting 1 second back up, so I guess they're going to make the official time at 16:59. A power play. They drop the puck. Clock runs out. Our first period's over. So we've played 17 minutes of hockey. We're dead even at 2 goals. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll recap the scoring. We'll show you the highlights, talk about the statistics and more after this timeout.
Teammates for Life. We are a nonprofit organization aimed at providing a healthy and purposeful life for those former players and military combat veterans, as well as their families who have suffered trauma in their lives. Our mission is to raise awareness on this important issue and remove the stigma of mental illness. To provide diverse services that include all forms of humanitarian efforts aimed at fighting brain disease. Visit us at theranchteammatesforlife.org.
When you're searching for a delicious meal that the whole family can enjoy, count on the experience and flavors of the Rink Sports Bar and Grill. As a locally owned and operated business, we have been proudly serving the entire area and our customers with only the highest quality of service and food that you need to take on the day. Dine in style and fun when you check out our trivia nights, darts, pool tables, 60-inch TVs, all while you munch on tacos, burgers, and more. Stop by today.
They do their thing. You do yours. There's fun for the whole family at Giants Ridge.
Are at your fingertips when you start your future at Minnesota North. Our 6 unique campuses offer more than 100 programs, allowing you to explore countless opportunities.
It's just so universal that, you might be taking a program that's based on working in an office setting or in a business setting, but the skills that you get in this program really can take you so many more places than just that.
When you're here, you'll make real-world connections that lead to immediate opportunities in your field after you graduate, or the ability to transfer and continue your education.
The instructors here actually work a lot with people in the community. I know, like at the school, when we were hiring someone, we would actually email the instructors directly and say, hey, we have these job openings, and they would pass them on to the students that were in their class.
At Minnesota North, real-world experience isn't the exception, it's the norm, with hands-on instruction from professors who have years of knowledge in your field.
School as a whole, from our advisors and to faculty,
They really like look after you. Feel like you connect one-on-one with them a lot more. It's a lot more personal.
I think it's just like the smaller class sizes is better. You get a lot more one-on-one communication with your instructor. You'll have that more personalized experience.
We're more than just a college. We're a community ready to call home and ready to explore with on-campus housing and millions of acres of wilderness where year-round outdoor opportunities and athletics await.
Around here, you still have the opportunity to do those outdoor things that you love, as well as gain the education that you're looking for.
I feel like this is my home away from home. That's how they made me feel here.
And whether you want to take classes from home or on campus, our hybrid learning model gives you the flexibility to do just that while learning from the best.
So I really, really like the flexibility of the program. I like that I could do some of my classes online. I really, really liked that I was able to graduate without having to worry about having all that burden of debt on me.
From opportunities to flexibility, you get it all with some of the most affordable tuition in the state.
Cost per credit, I know, is super low compared to the bigger universities and stuff. And with that one-on-one type learning, it's definitely you get more bang for your buck.
Minnesota North colleges are open to you and a bigger, brighter tomorrow. The closest place to go far with your tomorrow is right here in Northeast Minnesota. Choose from Vermilion in Ely, Mesabi Range in Eveleth and Virginia, Itasca in Grand Rapids, Hibbing and Rainy River in International Falls. Start your program today at Minnesota North College.
And welcome back to the historic Eveleth Hippodrome on this Saturday afternoon. We've played 17 minutes. Wolverines got the first two of the period, and then the Whitehawks scored the next two to tie up the hockey game at 2 goals apiece. Saves in the opening period. Stephen Renisset saw 6 shots, and he made 4 saves. Meanwhile, Dominic Walton in the nets for Mound Westonka saw 18 shots and made 16 saves. Let's take a look now at our scoring in the opening period. 4:30 in, Sam Troutwine got his 5th goal. It was an unassisted goal for Rock Ridge. Save is made, and Troutwine just comes in and just puts it away. And that made it 1-0. Then, almost 2 minutes later, it was Grady Dimberio scoring his 9th goal, and Carlson makes the play. Not sure how they gave Lampa the assist on that, but they awarded Lampa an assist. And that made it 2-0, and with the goal, it was Dimberio's 9th, Carlson's 19th assist. Lampa gets his assist number 8. Then at 11:07, Blake Dicker on a perfect pass from Liam Grant. Just watch this pass now as Grant, number 23, goes in behind the net and centers it to number 27, and he gets a nice goal. Again, another angle. That made it 2-1. Hagen also got the assist on that. And then a power play just with the second to go in the opening period from a tough angle. 13th goal, or check that. It was Jackson Henningsgaard getting the goal. May have been off a skate of one of the defense in front. Maybe we can see the replay here. There it is. Yep, right off the skate. And that tied the hockey game at 2 goals apiece. We have one girls basketball score to report. The Wolverines this afternoon defeated Thief River Falls by a score of 84-44. That means Coach Nagin's ladies are now 13-1 on the season, and they will travel to Hermantown on Tuesday night. Well, let's take our final intermission. We'll come back with second period action. The ice has been resurfaced. The teams are ready to come back on, and we'll have more hockey action from the Hippodrome very shortly. Welcome back to the Hippodrome. We're set to start some more live action on this Saturday afternoon. Upcoming games for both of these teams. For Rockridge, Tuesday night, they'll host the North Shore right here at the Hippodrome. Then next Thursday, the 18th, they'll play in Proctor. 1 week from today, Saturday afternoon, we will be at the Heritage Center as Rockridge will take on Duluth East. That will be a My 9 telecast for our viewers. That'll be next Saturday afternoon from Duluth. Meanwhile, the Whitehawks on Tuesday will be hosting Hutchinson. Then next Thursday, the 18th, they'll play Holy Family. And then Saturday, 1 week from today, they travel to take on Litchfield Dassel Cokato. We're all set for second period action. 2-2 hockey game. Again, the first two were scored by Rockridge. The last two have been scored by Mound Westonka. Let's see what kind of adjustments both of these teams have made now as we get to the second period. Dimberio try to get it to Lampa. Dimberio will regain control. Now Carlson grabs the puck. Tries to come back to the point with it. Still sitting at the blue line. Carlson grabs a loose puck. Carlson goes in after it. Avoids a check from Shervin. Try to center to Dimberio. Shervin off his skate. And now coming out of the zone will be Luke Poikinen. Gets it up to Shervin. It comes into the attacking zone for the Whitehawks. Wolverines try to clear it out. And Carlson does get it out. And nearly had a breakaway. Now a whistle blows and I guess the official made a mistake, and now we're going to have a face-off in center ice. Oh, we also have a penalty now being called. Wolverines are going to go on the power play. High stick is what the call is going to be. Going to the box is number 20, Jacob Bradstock. So we're going to have a power play for the Wolverines. Back to the point, Troutwine. Now to Carlson. Gives it back to Lampa. Cross ice to Dimberio. Tough angle. And Walton grabs it, holds on to it, gets a face-off. Only 12 seconds have elapsed on this 2-minute power play. 59 seconds into our period. Dimberio wins the draw. Nobody back at the point, so now Sam Troutwine will run it down and set the play once again. Dimberio carries it into the zone, splits the defense, walks it past, and do we get it? Let's see. I guess no. The goaltender comes up with another save. We got to watch this replay if we've got a couple angles on this one. Nice play by Dimberio. Comes in, he splits them. Pass went to Carlson. Oh, it was a defense that made a great play. That was Jackson Henningsgaard who made the play that denied Cass Carlson from scoring a power play goal. In behind the net. Pass comes back to Dimberio. Now Troutwine. Back to Dimberio. Here's Lampa. Passed it. Try to come back to Troutwine. That just almost clicked. Dimberio now will give it to Lampa once again. Comes back to Troutwine. Nice puck movement, but we got to put a shot on net. Here comes Troutwine's blast, and it was off the stick of Alex Barnes. 40 seconds remaining on this power play. Troutwine again. Sam walks a goal! Not sure if it got tipped or not. Troutwine let go of the shot. We'll have to watch the replay. but number 55 was involved in that power play. I guess it was Miklage who tipped it in front. That's the way the official now has made the call. Off number 13. Goal comes 2 minutes and 10 seconds into our second period of power play. Three-two in favor of Rockridge. Now Mast will grab it. Cleared just away from Tiedemann, who was breaking in looking for that pass. Now it's intercepted again. Here's Flatley's shot. Walton with the save. The puck is loose and it's grabbed by Grant. Gets it up to Decker. Tapped away from him. Fired in. Mound Westonka has to reset outside the blue line. Off a skate. That was off Luke Poikinen. Now Flatley battles for it. Wolverines just trying to get it out of the zone and try to get something going on the other end. Finally do get in center ice. Now the race is on. Tiedemann is after it, but Henningsgaard is going to get there first. Battling in that corner. Coming in is Flatley's pass. Nobody home. Here walking in, this is Decker. Ranasek gets his body on it, makes the save. Probably his best save of the game so far. Off Flatley. Puck comes back into neutral ice. Where it's going to be picked up by Hagen coming into the attacking zone. Check that, it's now Beckett Poikinen. It was off Hagen initially. Poikinen again. Gets it back to the point to Bradstock, and it's deflected up into the netting. And we'll have a face-off with 13:06 to go in our second period. Wolverines with a 3-2 lead. They just got a power play from Ian Miklage. Sam Troutwine will get the assist. Puck is back into neutral ice. Poikinen battles for it along with Ethan Jacobson. Now Dahl. Cross ice for Miklage. It's fired in by Jacobson. Wolverines will change up their forwards. Also changing up their D, or one of their D, as Coach Johnson trying to continue to rotate some of these players. They had a tough game again last night and trying to get as many players as he possibly can get in this afternoon. Now James will tap it into the corner. He'll go after it. Comes back to the point. And it jumps out of the blue line. Derek Dahl now will carry it back in his own end. Comes Derek carrying it into the attacking zone. Let's go with a shot. And it was off the blocker of Walton. Dahl went in after it. Takes a check. Now Carlson applies the pressure and puts a check into his man. Comes up along the point, and it's kept in by Troutwine. Try to get a pass back. Here's a shot from Carlson. Tough angle, and it's deflected up into the crowd. 11:51 to go in our second. 3-2 Rockridge. They led 2-0. Mound Westonka then tied it with 2 goals in the first period. And a power play goal by Miklage here in the second half, giving the Wolverines a 1-goal lead. Battling along the far wall, and finally it's just cleared out of the zone. Troutwine, cross ice pass for Walters. It was off the skate of Lammy. Troutwine in center ice. Carries into the zone. Comes right in front of the net, and he just could not get it back to his forehand. He was on his backhand as he came through. Wolverines in the offensive zone, and now it's cleared. Not out, though, and now it finally is cleared out by Alex Barnes. Trying to come in after it was Lammy, and the Wolverines will take it away, and now here comes Rockridge with the line change by the Whitehawks, but a fortunate break off a skate of one of the Whitehawks. Otherwise, Rockridge may have had a 3-on-1 break. Lampa took a couple whacks at it. It was Luke Poikinen now that gets it into the attacking zone. Centered up to the high slot area. Poikinen again keeps it in deep for Mound Westonka. Troutwine up to Lampa. Cross ice pass. Grabbed by Dimberial. He'll carry it in. He's got Lampa behind him. Now Lampa picks up the loose puck. He has some trouble, and it's grabbed by Liam Grant in that corner. A couple of Wolverines come away with the puck right to the side of the net. Now in behind. They try to come out, taken away by Lampa, try to get it over to Dimberial. Here's a shot taken by Cope Robinson. Mass cannot keep it in. Now the race, it'll be Luke Poikinen, but getting there was Rabideau, and Poikinen then takes Rabideau into that back wall. Loose puck is grabbed. Wolverines try to get the puck out. Kept in deep once again by Beckett Poikinen. Again, Beckett is the 9th grader, and his brother is a junior. Brother wears number 3, and the freshman is number 26. Now Shervin gives it off to Jewison. Off a stick. Mask will shoot it along the wall. Tiedemann tries to get it out. And finally it's grabbed by Cope Robinson. Try to get it up to Flatley. Here's Levi. Right in the middle he's got Tiedemann. And a nice defensive play by Shervin of the Whitehawks. Back to the point. A shot on the goal by Rabideau. Aiden Rabideau scores for the Wolverines at 9:16 of the period remaining, so that means the goal comes at 7:44. Tiedemann will get the assist, or at least one of the assists. And it's a 4-2 lead for Rockridge. Battling for that puck in the corner. We've got 8:40 to play in the period. Here's Flatley's shot right on, and Walton with his 23rd save. And we're not even halfway through the hockey game. Wolverines with a 27-7 shot advantage. There's a blast from the point by Dahl. Walton with another save. Loose puck is grabbed by Savati. Wolverines keeping the puck in the zone. Shooting along the boards was Atasha. Julie battles for the puck. Ryder puts a shot towards the net. It goes off Barnes. Wolverines just keeping the Whitehawks backed up in their own zone. A shot from Julie was wide. Now Evan James gets pinned in that corner, try to center it. Carlson will grab the loose puck. They're right in front of their own players' bench, the Wolverines, and we've got a penalty coming. And we've got a cross-checking penalty, and the Wolverines are going to go on the power play once again. It's going to be William Savati going off. Wolverines with one power play so far. And this is their second chance. This is Troutline's shot. And goaltender got a piece of it, and it goes up and out of play. Another face-off coming in the offensive zone. Six seconds into our 2-minute power play opportunity. 7:42 to go. We're just about to the halfway mark of our hockey game. This is Lampa. Circle. Carlson, the pass goes to Dimberio. Tough angle shot. It was off one of the defense. Now Lampa again will control it. Gets it back to Troutwine, comes back to Lampa. The point on that right side to Carlson. Or here's a shot from Troutwine. Battling along the near boards. Dimberio shoots it along the wall to Lampa once again. Now to Troutwine. He'll drop it for Dimberio. Gets it back to Troutwine. Hit the side of the net. Under 7 minutes to play in our second period. Just over a minute to go in this man advantage. Troutwine gives it off to Lampa. Lampa gives it to Carlson. He just could not get that stick square as that shot went wide. And now Lampa again will control the puck. He'll walk into the circle, moving in. Lampa walking a little closer. Pass off to Dimberio. Shot and a goal. Dimberio, power play from Lampa. Power play comes at 10:23. Let's watch the replay. Lampa's going to get one assist. We'll try to get to all the official scoring in between our periods. Not sure if the pass went. I think the pass may have gone from Troutwine to Lampa to Dimberio. Anyways, it's 5-2 as the Wolverines have scored a three-bagger here in the second period. Another shot goes right on. Walking in, putting another shot towards the net was Cope Robinson. In behind, puck is loose, and finally the Whitehawks get the puck into neutral ice. Coming in is Decker, who got one of the goals. Now Rabideau will pick up the puck, gets it off Tiedemann's stick. Center ice coming in the zone. This is Levi Flatley. Gets knocked out after play. Luke Poikinen will grab the puck for Mound Westonka. It'll be kept in the zone by Rabideau. Nice play by Rabideau. Now Cope Robinson gets pounded into the wall. 5:40 to play in our second period. Wolverines with a 5-2 lead over Mound Westonka. Puck now jumps out of the blue line, but Rabideau will put it right back in the zone. Once again, the game getting a little physical in our latter part of the second period. Long pass up for Drulli. Off Ryder's stick right near the blue line, and now it goes back into the Wolverine end where it's picked up by Mast. He gets a return pass. Drulli carries the puck in the zone. Drulli pass, try to get it to James. Now James in behind the net will give it to Norberg. And they try to get it to Drulli. It just jumped up over his stick. All the way back in the Rockridge end where it's grabbed by Dahl. In behind Stephen Ranasat, the goalie this afternoon. And this is going to be icing called on Rockridge with 4:43 to play in period number 2. Once again, I want to thank my camera personnel today. Darwin up here in the booth. We got Donna and Dana on our side cameras. Steve is down in the truck making all the controls. All part of Mesabi Community Television. Puck goes out of play. I hope it didn't hit anyone up over on that far side. People had to scramble. Some of the picking up the loose puck is Poikinen, and a nice play by Dahl to get it out of the zone. Now up to Carlson. Into that corner. Puck is still loose in the circle, comes back to the point. where Dahl tried to make something happen there, and here come the Whitehawks back. Shot put high over the top of the net. That was Evan Ross who took that shot. Chasing it is Hagen, but now the Wolverines once again pass up for Dimberio off his stick into the zone. Jumps out over the blue line. And now this puck is grabbed by Evan Ross. Cross ice to Poikin in. His shot goes right on. And goaltender Ranasat will make the save with 3 minutes and 48 seconds to go in our second period. Once again in girls basketball today, it was Rock Ridge defeating Thief River Falls 84-44. So the Wolverine ladies are now 13-1 in the season. They'll travel to Hermantown on Tuesday. The Rock Ridge boys are playing North Branch today, and they will host Cloquet on Tuesday. Icing is called against the Wolverines, so they'll bring it all the way back into their zone for a face-off. Huge game today at the Heritage Center. Number one team in the state, Minnetonka, is taking on Duluth East. And also in Cloquet today, it's Coon Rapids and the CEC Lumberjacks. We'll have a chance to see CEC and Grand Rapids, as the My 9 game will be Tuesday night. The Thunderhawks and the Lumberjacks, Tuesday night from Cloquet. That's our next My 9 game for the Mesabi Community Production crew. Puck is shot along the boards, and coming away with the puck out of the zone is Liam Grant. First line, try to get it back to Decker. And we have an offside, or check that, we got a slashing penalty. Going to the box is going to be Rory Cope Robinson, and Mound is going to go on another power play opportunity. This will be their third opportunity. They're 1 for 2 so far. They got that power play in the closing seconds of the opening period. Puck jumps out of the blue. Now the race is on. After it is Flatley. Flatley walks to the goal. A shorthanded goal for Levi Flatley. Levi just shows his burst of speed and gets in there and gets the goal. That's goal number 6 for the afternoon for the Wolverines. And a 4-goal lead, a 4-goal period for Rock Ridge. Coming away with the puck is Liam Grant. Gets it up to his wingmate Decker. Grant now goes behind, and here comes another Wolverine penalty. So it's going to be a 5-on-3. Easton Walters is going to go to the box. He's going to have a seat right next to senior Rory Cope Robinson, as now it's going to be a 5-on-3. And now a timeout is going to be called by Rock Ridge. So let's take a little break here, as we've got a minute timeout, and we'll have more hockey action. 6-2 in favor of the Wolverines. Try to figure it out. Good chance now for Mound Westonka to get back in this hockey game, as the Wolverines have gotten goals from Mickledge, Rabideau, Dimberio, and Flatley here in the period. Although I'll go down and try to get all the official scoring. Very difficult to hear the public address announcer inside the press box here at the Hippodrome. So much history in this building. Still got all the old banners, the old Evelyn Golden Bear banners up. Champs in 48, 49, 50, 51. Actually, it's 45, 46, 40, all the way from 45 on. 45 to 51, the Evelyn Golden Bears were the Region 7 champs. Just over 2 minutes to play in our second period. A 5-on-3 advantage. Coming in is Hagen, and now offside is called on the Whitehawks. Grant will come in to take the draw. Rabideau, Mast, and Dimberio on the ice on the penalty kill. Shervin goes in after it. Dimberio applying pressure on the shorty. A little too far for Grant, but now Grant does get a pass back. Loose puck is picked up. They try to get it out of the zone. It'll be kept in at the blue line. Now Shervin. This is Grant. Back to Shervin. He walks in. A shot deflected in front, and it's cleared away from that slot area. And Dimberio will clear it out. A nice play by number 14 of Rock Ridge. Into the zone is Grant once again. Cross ice pass. Back to Shervin at the point. Put the shot right on. Shervin will keep it in. He gives it off to Henningsgaard. Grant controls it. 1:15 to go in our period. 6-2 Rock Ridge. Now the Wolverines are short one man as Cope Robinson comes on the ice to help on this penalty kill. Comes to the side of the net. Rabideau battling for it. The junior will shoot along the wall, and it jumps out over the blue line, but it hit one of the players over on the far side, so the face-off will be in the offensive zone for Mound Westonka with exactly 1 minute to play in the period. 21 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Here's a shot taken, a big save by Ranasat. Oh, what a chance that time. Maybe we'll get that one on a replay when we get a stoppage of play here. That's as big of a save as we've seen tonight for the Rockridge goaltender. Puck is cleared away from the slot area. It's kept in deep. Now both teams are skating five aside with just over 30 seconds to play in the period. Comes back to the point. The shot was deflected. It was Bradstock who took the shot. Wolverines trying to get it out, and now they will get it out of the zone. Comes up to Hatasha. He'll put it in. Rings around the boards. Mickledge will grab it. Shoots it along the wall. Wolverines just trying to get the puck out. We're down inside 10 seconds to go. Norberger's after it. Centering pass, and it's intercepted by Hatasha. He shoots it. It will end the period. Before we take our break, let's go back and let's watch that last big save by Steven Ranasat. That's as big of a save as he's had tonight. He had the goaltender and the man who had the puck, number 36, Wesley Foley. Again, a great pass that time. He had a different angle of it, and Ranasat with the big save. We'll take a break. It's 6-2 Rock Ridge after two periods.
a nonprofit organization aimed at providing a healthy and purposeful life for those former players and military combat veterans, as well as their families who have suffered trauma in their lives. Our mission is to raise awareness on this important issue and remove the stigma of mental illness. To provide diverse services that include all forms of humanitarian efforts aimed at fighting brain disease. Visit us at theranchteammatesforlife.org.
When you're searching for a delicious meal that the whole family can enjoy, count on the experience and flavors of the Rink Sports Bar and Grill. As a locally owned and operated business, we have been proudly serving the entire area and our customers with only the highest quality of service and food that you need to take on the day. Dine in style and fun when you check out our trivia nights, darts, pool tables, 60-inch TVs, all while you munch on tacos, burgers, and more. Stop by today.
They do their thing. You do yours. There's fun for the whole family at Giants Ridge.
A world of options are at your fingertips when you start your future at Minnesota North. Our 6 unique campuses offer more than 100 programs, allowing you to explore countless opportunities.
It's just so universal that, you might be taking a program that's based on working in an office setting or in a business setting, but the skills that you get in this program really can take you so many more places than just that.
When you're here, you'll make real-world connections that lead to immediate opportunities in your field after you graduate, or the ability to transfer and continue your education.
The instructors here actually work a lot with people in the community. I know, like at the school, when we were hiring someone, we would actually email the instructors directly and say, hey, we have these job openings, and they would pass them on to the students that were in their class.
At Minnesota North, real-world experience isn't the exception, it's the norm, with hands-on instruction from professors who have years of knowledge in your field.
School as a whole, from our advisors and to faculty, they really look after you. Feel like you connect one-on-one with them a lot more. It's a lot more personal.
I think it's just like the smaller class size is better. You get a lot more one-on-one communication with your instructor. You'll have that more personalized experience.
We're more than just a college. We're a community ready to call home and ready to explore with on-campus housing and millions of acres of wilderness, where year-round outdoor opportunities and athletics await.
Around here, you still have the opportunity to do those outdoor things that you love, as well as getting the education that you're looking for.
I feel like this is my home away from home. That's how they made me feel here.
And whether you want to take classes from home or on campus, our hybrid learning model gives you the flexibility to do just that while learning from the best.
So I really, really like the flexibility of the program. I like that I could do some of my classes online. I really, really liked that I was able to graduate without having to worry about having all that burden of debt on me.
From opportunities to flexibility, you get it all with some of the most affordable tuition in the state.
Cost per credit, I know, is super low compared to the bigger universities and stuff, and with that more one-on-one type learning, it's definitely get more bang for your buck.
Minnesota North colleges are open to you and a bigger, brighter tomorrow. The closest place to go far with your tomorrow is right here in Northeast Minnesota. Choose from Vermilion in Ely, Mesabi Range in Eveleth and Virginia, Itasca in Grand Rapids, Hibbing and Rainy River in International Falls. Start your program today at Minnesota North College.
And welcome back to the Eveleth Hippodrome, where we have played 34 minutes of hockey, and Rock Ridge with a 6-2 lead over Mound Westonka. In that period, Steven Ranisette made 6 saves. He's now got 10 in the hockey game on 12 shots. And Dominic Walton has made 27 saves in 2 periods. He had 11 after making 16 in the opening period. Let's take a look now and recap the scoring in period number 2. At 2:10, the Wolverines go on a power play and Ian Miklage scores. Sam Troutwine gets the assist, and this gave the Wolverines a 3-2 lead. Again, it's Miklage right in front who deflects it home for the goal. Troutwine with his 17th save. Then at 7:44, Rabideau took the shot. They're crediting Rory Cope Robinson with the goal right in front to give the Wolverines a 2-goal lead. We'll watch again on the replay. Rabideau from the point. It was off number 9 in front. He gets credit for the goal. Maybe we can even see it a little bit clearer. Well, I guess not from that angle. It was off number 9, and that made it 4-2. Then a power play for the Wolverines at 10:23. Here comes Dimberio again. Miklage and Lampa get the assists. Watch this nice pass now. There's number 14. That's his second goal of the afternoon. He now has his goals 9 and 10 on the season. Just a perfect pass off the skate, right to the stick, and an easy one for the junior. And then a shorthanded goal at 13:54. Levi Flatley having a wonderful afternoon. First, he's celebrating his sister's marriage, and then he comes and plays hockey and picks up a loose puck and gets a shorty to give the Wolverines a 6-2 lead. Once again, we'll watch it from a different angle. And there he comes in, picks up the loose puck, beats the goaltender on the glove side. And that is his 9th goal of the season. They scored Flatley unassisted at 13:54. I'll take my final break. We'll be ready for third period action on this Saturday afternoon event here at the historic Eveleth Hippodrome in Eveleth, Minnesota. Just about set to start our final period here from the Hippodrome. We do have a couple hockey scores in progress. In Grand Rapids today, it's Moorhead and Grand Rapids tie at 2. At Heritage Center, Minnetonka, number 1 ranked team in the state of Minnesota in AA, has a 4-0 lead over Duluth East. No update yet from Hermantown. It's Warroad and Hermantown, the numbers 1 and 2 ranked teams in Class A hockey. 6-2 as we start our final period from the Hippodrome. Shot put in off. May have just been wide of goaltender Ranasset. That was Luke Poikinen. Put the shot in. Cleared back in the center ice where Troutwine will pick it up. Puts it in for the Wolverines. Loose puck is grabbed by Jacob Brackstock. Bradstock now backhand by Dimberio. Almost caught the goaltender napping there. In behind where it's grabbed by Lampa. Centering pass, try to get it to Dimberio. Coming away with the puck is Luke Poikinen. Cross ice pass. Try to hit Decker. And now we got a penalty coming. This is going to be on Blake Decker, and this was just a foolish penalty. He's going to go to the box for 2 minutes. Not sure. Do we have that one on replay by chance? Let's watch this here now. Yep. We go back to that one. And there it is right in front of the Rockridge players bench. Checked by Carlson and then Decker with a cross check. And once again, Rockridge will come out and bring their power play unit and look to up their score. It's 6-2 in favor of the Wolverines. Kept in at the point. This is Lampa. Off a skate. Lampa works to try to get the puck back. Now Carlson could not control it. Coming away with the puck out of the zone is Savati. And now loose puck is grabbed by Lampa. Here's Lampa. He's got Carlson. Goes back to Carlson. A little bit too far for the sophomore to control it. Carlson, though, will keep it in. Just goes past Miklich. Savati will grab it. Gets it up the wall to a Ross, and they'll clear it. It'll go all the way into the Wolverine zone. That penalty, the last penalty, was a 5-minute penalty called. So the Wolverines can score as many goals in this 5 minutes as possible. Miklich will give it off to Lampa. Comes back on top. Troutwine. Now to Dimberio. Try to come back to Lampa. Puck is still loose in the crease area. And it's fired away, and we have, I think the net came off the mooring. Not sure what happened. The whistle blows, and we'll have a face-off. We're exactly 2 minutes into our final period. 3:51 remaining on this 5-minute penalty. Wolverines will bring out their second power play unit. Cope Robinson try to win the draw. Jumps over the blue line and goes all the way back, and the Wolverines now will have to reset in their own end. 6-2 Rockridge. We're tied 2-2 after one. Wolverines scored 4 in the second period. Here comes Flatley back. Gives it back to Tiedemann. Now back to Mast. Walters. Walking in is Flatley. Let's go of a hard shot. Saved by goaltender Walton. Now Tiedemann will grab it. Gets it back to Flatley. Back to Tiedemann. Try to get it over to Mast. Carson now gets it back to the point. Walters. Here's Flatley again. Back to Walters. Back to Flatley. Walters. Let's go over Rister. It was wide. Tiedemann will try to control it. Comes back to the point where Easton Walters will keep it in. Walters again gives it to Flatley. High circle. Back to Walters. Lots of movement. Shot goes and deflected up into the netting, and we'll have a face-off. 2 minutes, 46 seconds remaining on this 5-minute major penalty. Now the Wolverines will bring out their third power play unit. Good chance for Coach Johnson again, rotating some of the players as Wolverines played last night. 6-4 victory over Cambridge, looking to win 4 games in a row after losing to Hermantown just over a week ago. This is James, a pass, try to get it over to Ethan Jacobson. Jacobson walking the circle, walks towards the net, lost control, but now regains it in behind the net. And once again, Mound Westonka will just clear the zone. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining in this 5-minute power play. Just over 13 to play in our hockey game. Walters puts a shot in. It was just wide, kept in by Jacobson. Norberg back to Jacobson, and its pass was wide, and it clears once again, and Easton Walters will carry it back into his own end. Coming into the zone is Mask. Mask is Jacobson's shot. I think that may have hit the pipe. Maybe if we get a chance in next whistle, we can actually check that one out. Center ice, it's grabbed by Walters again. He'll carry it in, and it's poke checked away and clears the zone. Troutwine will put it back in, or check that, putting it in. To check, we have a new number on the ice right now. That is Landon Matheson, number 10. First time we've seen him on the ice. Just over a minute remaining on this power play. This is Miklich. Gets it up to Giruli. Tries to come back to Matheson right out in front, and to save. And then Shervin just knocks down the Wolverine player right there in front. That was Miklich. .45 seconds remaining on this man advantage. Rockridge with a 6-2 lead on this Saturday afternoon contest. Matheson drops it back. A shot taken by Giruli was wide. Miklich will keep it in. Miklich circle on the right side. Carries it in behind. Gets it back to the point to Dahl. Dahl gets a pass back. Also on the ice right now is number 18, Rory Scuffy. Sophomore. Shot from Dahl was wide. Matheson will control it. Just over 11 minutes to play. 6-2 lead. Shervin and Giruli are battling right in front of the net. That would be a real battle to see those two go at it. They're both big, strong kids. And the goaltender makes a save, and we'll have a face-off. And I think Ryder just went in and just said something to Shervin. That's okay. Ryder, stick up for your guys. Look at the scoreboard is what Ryder's telling them. .10 and 58 seconds to play in our hockey game, and the White Hawks were just able to kill off that 5-minute penalty. This is Evan Ross off his skate once again. It comes into the Wolverine zone. Rockridge going back to their top line, have a chance to have 3 different power play units. This is Lampa, tees it up, Lampa's shot. Off the blocker, comes to this near corner. Back to the point, Rabideau lets go of a shot. May have hit Carlson in front. Rabideau will keep it in for the Wolverines, and now it finally jumps out over the blue line. We got a penalty coming on Dimberio. So the Whitehawks are going to go on the power play. Now the officials are talking. Let's see if we're going to have just a 2-minute or if it's going to be, just going to be a 2-minute penalty. That's the 5th penalty of the afternoon for the Wolverines, 5 for 10 minutes. Whitehawks have had 3 penalties for 9 minutes. Whitehawks now will try to cut into that 4-goal deficit. Troutwine will pick up the loose puck, try to get it up to Lampa. Lampa comes in his zone, gives it back to Troutwine. A shot deflected by the goaltender to the back wall. Nearly the second shorty situation. Now Shervin will carry the puck through center ice, brings it in the offensive zone. His shot, it went off Troutwine, and then Troutwine knocks down Shervin. We're going to have another penalty called on Rock Ridge. Sam Troutwine is going to go to the box for 2 minutes. Interference is the call. Want to watch this on a replay. So a 5-on-3 advantage now for Mound Westonka, and a good chance for the visitors to get back in this hockey game. Says Grant, and it jumps out of the blue line. And the visitors will have to reset. Now Grant back in his own end. Grant will carry it in, the sophomore going right side. Comes to the circle. Try to hit the winger over on the far side. That was Decker. And again, it jumps out. Here comes Cope Robinson. Over skates. And Hemmingsgaard will bring it into the zone. Or passes it, so they bring it into the zone once again. Shervin back at the point. Now to Henningsgaard. Back to Shervin. Let's go of a shot. Hit a skate and goes wide. And again, the Wolverines will just clear it. Goes right on goaltender Walton. 8:40 to play. 5-on-3 advantage. Big check at the blue line. And offside is called. Things getting physical here, and we've got 8:32 to play. Want to make sure our kids just keep their composure right now. You got 3 games coming up next week. North Shore, Proctor, and Duluth East. And you don't want to do anything foolish right now to get hurt or get a game misconduct. Comes back to the point, Hemmingsgaard. Cross ice passes, shot goes in. A lot of bodies in front of the net. Now the Wolverines are 1 man short. Comes back to the point as Dimberio steps back on the ice. It was off the stick of Ross, goes to this left corner. And the Wolverines again will clear it out of the zone. Poikinen goes down, lost the edge there on that play. Dimberio cross ice pass, walking in is Dahl, and his shot was just wide. Now Dimberio again will control it. He goes down. Now both teams are skating 5 aside, so the Wolverines able to kill off that 5-on-3, and now they'll ice the puck. We got 7:36 to play. Rockridge with a 6-2 lead. Puck is in the corner. Jacobson is battling with Rabideau, and Wolverines will get the puck out, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line. Just to make sure everyone understands, there is a wind chill advisory for tonight here in the Northland. They expect the wind chill to be around 35 below on this Saturday night, early Sunday morning, so Another offside is called. We'll have a face-off just outside the Mound Westonka blue line. Current temperature is 1 degree below zero here in Eveleth. Now Norberg gets it in deep. Loose puck is picked up by Jack Jewison. Comes right to the doorstep. Into center ice, but it's tapped away by Mast. Bringing it in the zone is Jacobson for the Wolverines. Shot was wide, but the goaltender Dominic Walton will grab it anyways and hold on to the puck. Our next telecast for the Mesabi Community Television production crew will be Tuesday night. We'll be at the Northwoods Credit Union in Cloquet. It'll be My Nine Hockey, Cloquet Esco Carleton, and the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Always exciting when those two schools get together. Now the loose puck is picked up by Lammy, and his shot was just wide. Off a blocker near the blue line, the Wolverines would just try to clear it, and they do up into their own players' bench. And our clock will show 6:31 as we show on this replay. Sure hope Steve down in the truck has turned his heater on. It's a chilly one. Not back to the point. Shervin's shot saved by Ranasat. He's got 16 saves this afternoon. He's come up with 6 here in this period. Wolverines offside, so we'll have to have a face-off with 6 minutes and 12 seconds to play on this Saturday afternoon event. Grant will bring the puck in. Shervin at the blue line puts a shot right on, and Ranasat will stop it and cover it and get a face-off. Puck is shot along the wall. Drewley clears it out. Coming in, here's a pass. Shot put on and a save. Shot was taken by Landon Matheson. Also on the ice once again is number 18 is Rory Scuffy along with Drewley. Tough angle shot and a save. Matheson again putting the shot right on goaltender Walton. Back at the point, Wolverines are going with Walters and Troutwine. Matheson will take the draw for the Wolverines. That was against Colin Hagen. Hagen wins the draw. Now the puck is picked up by Ross. Tries to clear it out. Scuffy and Matheson now comes away with it. Pass comes to Trout. Well, they try to get it to Girulli. Girulli will control it in behind the net. Now comes to this near side. In behind the net. Centering pass right out in front, and Troutwine could not pull the trigger. Now the race is on, and Cullen will get there just ahead of Drewley. Drewley will knock him off the play. And Shervin back in his own end. We got a delayed penalty coming on Rock Ridge. It's going to be on Drewley, I think. Coming in was Hagen, and now let's see what number they're going to call. I think they're going to call it on Drewley. I think he was holding the player as he was coming into the zone. Wolverines now with 7 penalties in the game. We've got 4:55 to play. Official over at the Rockridge bench. Not sure what the discussion is. It's one of the Nichols twins that is officiating, along with Jason Strukel. Discussion still going on over there. There's Coach Johnson and Coach Colby. And I guess we've got it all straightened out. Here comes the official over to the box again. And they're adding another penalty here. So I'm going to see if I can pick this up from the public address announcer. Well, I can't pick up the sound again. The sound is... Can't pick it up here. Shot goes right on. Ranassit with the save. I got a feeling it was probably a 2 and 10. We'll definitely find out as soon as Ethan Jacobson is in the box also. I think he's serving the 2-minute penalty, and Ryder Drewley will have to spend the 10 minutes in fact, he will not come out the rest of the hockey game. Puck comes into the Wolverine zone. 4 minutes to play in our game. Wolverines are going to go to 12-2-1 on the season. Mound Westonka is going to fall to 6-8. Again, the officials are getting together and having another discussion in the far end. I think they're deciding on where the face-off is, and now they're going to bring it to center ice. Lamp will take the draw against Grant. Lampa will control it. Now off the stick of Hagen. Lampa tries just to clear it out of the zone. Again, Lampa picks it up, and now Flatley will grab it. Flatley into the zone, going left side. Flatley taken off the play by Shervin. Shervin will grab the loose puck, one of the captains, into center ice. But now the loose puck is picked up. Here comes Rabideau into the zone. His shot, and him and Shervin are battling against the near wall. Now we got another penalty coming. Let's see who's going to go to the box. Looks like it's going to be Rabideau's going to go to the box. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 advantage for the Whitehawks. And again, we've got 3:27 to play, and I think right now we just want to get out of this game, and we don't want to lose anyone, get anyone hurt, as things have gotten really physical here in the third period. Action has really slowed down quite a bit. Shervin back at the point, gets the pass back. Let's go over Rister. Hit a lot of bodies in front. Shervin again controlling it. Wolverines will clear it out of the zone. Now the race is on. Picking it up is Easton Walters. Goes around the defense. Nice play, though, by Liam Grant to knock the puck away. Hemingsgaard comes away with it. And now again, Lampa will try to control it. Lampa will bring it into the zone. He's got Jacobson with him. Lampa just trying to tie it along the wall. Now Shervin gets turned back by Jacobson on the penalty kill. Grant into the attacking zone. Here's Grant. Let's go with a shot. It was just wide. 2.5 minutes to play in our hockey game. Grant gets the pass back, and it's out over the blue line. And the Whitehawks now will reset. Have to get everyone back on side. 5-on-3 advantage. Now it's 5-on-4. 40 seconds remaining on that penalty until Rockridge gets their fifth skater back. Here's a pass right out front. It was just off the stick of Salvati, and here come the Wolverines back. This is Walters, and we've got an offside called. Two minutes to play in our hockey game. Trying to control the puck is Poikinen. Whiffed on it. Flatley trying to get it back to Tiedemann. Now this puck is grabbed by Luke Poikinen once again. Carries it in center ice. He lost control right to his teammate Ross. Walking in, a shot right on Ranaset with a save. Shot was taken by Beckett Poikinen. 1:20 to play in our game. And James tries to clear it out, and again it goes up into the players' bench. We got another whistle, another face-off. 75 seconds to play. We'll just take a short timeout at the end of the game, and we'll quickly recap. This is Logan Hill trying to center it. It comes right through the crease area, and the Wolverines will get it. It'll go all the way down. It's going to go not on the goaltender as Jack Jewison steps in front and grabs the puck for the Whitehawks. And now here comes Hatasha back. 50 seconds to play in our game. Wolverines with a 6-2 lead. Here's a long pass coming in is Evan James. He controls it now in the corner. Continue to battle along the wall. Kept in at the blue line. Now James will control it. Here's a shot taken. That was Matheson. Walking in is Mikulich. A shot. Another save in front. And the Whitehawks now will come away with it. 21 seconds to play in our game. Wolverines with a 6-2 lead. Again, we're tied 2-2 after one. Wolverines with a 4 spot in the second period. And neither team has scored here in the third, and we've got 10.2 seconds remaining. Puck's in center ice. Matheson will put it in, and our clock is going to run out in our hockey game, and the Wolverines win back-to-back games this weekend. 6-2 is our final score, and we'll take a little break, and we'll be back quickly with our final statistics in today's victory for Rockridge.
Big fun. Big thrills. Big air. Giant memories await.